Hi everyone, today I am talking about add-ons. I'm Laura the Beauty Buster, and this month we are going to be talking about what you can do in the treatment room while you are doing one service and adding on another service. So you might be doing this for free, you might be charging for it, you might be doing it in the same amount of time that you're working on that client, or you might add time. There are so many different ways to use these little tips and tricks and these little add-ons that are really going to boost your service ticket and boost the value that you're giving the client. So I kind of like to start either thinking from head to toe or from toe to head. So what body part can I work on while I am working on another body part? So let's assume if I'm doing a facial, I can give them a foot soak. I can put in that foot soak, I can also put menthol in there, or I can wrap hot towels around them with menthol, or cold towels around their feet with menthol, or something with the menthol or peppermint, wintergreen to really boost up their experience of using the aromatherapy, but also it's going to feel really good, especially in the wintertime. The warm towel feels great. In the summertime, a cool towel feels amazing if they got flip-flops and kind of dirty feet and you want to clean them before you work on them, or you just want to give them a little refresher. It feels amazing. So you can also do that spray menthol on their legs. You can do a little lymph therapy on their legs while they're masking. There's so many things you can do while they're masking. It doesn't have to be just a hand massage, although you can. You can do more reflexology. You can do reflexology on the feet. You can do more pressure point. You can do CBD treatments. Whatever you're massaging, add CBD to it because it's really going to take down some of that inflammation. Think about the body part you're working on and what you can do to relieve inflammation and pain, or to de-age that area, whatever it is. If you're doing lash extensions on them, put a mask around their mouth, or you can wrap a body part for slimming and detoxifying. You can do a scalp treatment maybe while you're doing something else. If you're doing a bikini wax or Brazilian, put a sheet mask on their face. It's going to make them concentrate on something else besides what you're doing and ripping their hair out. If you are ripping their hair out, afterwards, do some kind of treatment with maybe a clay mask over on top of that, or something really detoxifying in terms of sanitizing that area to help to prevent ingrowns or any kind of dirt getting into those more distended pores. So think about what you're doing and what you can add on a little bit extra to make that more special, or to work on a completely different body part. So get out that gua sha, get out your LED light, get out the cupping, the jade roller or stone roller, whatever you have that is going to make the treatment a little bit better. That's what you want to be doing. People really love their feet worked on. And some people really hate their feet worked on. So find out what they like and what they don't like, and then give them what they like. If they like their feet worked on, do something. 5 minutes. People are happy with 5 minutes. Let me tell you, you don't have to get carpal tunnel syndrome from giving them this little free treatment. Definitely talk about what products you're using during that little booster and treatment that you're giving them, the little add-on. So if you're using CBD, tell them why, and it takes down the inflammation and gets rid of the pain. If you're using menthol, tell them why. It kind of like nerves the numb endings a little bit and gets rid of that pain so you don't feel it anymore. When I have clients that all the time, they lay down, everybody's had this, they lay down on the table like, oh, my back hurts. It's so hard for them to get on the table. Well, that's the invitation right there to go, let me spray your back. I'm like the Windex lady, the guy from the movie Windex. I'm like that with my menthol spray. Let me spray your back, right? You know what I mean? How many bottles of this spray I've sold because it just works so well. And people, before the end of the treatment, their pain relief has already happened. So they're going to buy it. You have to think like that sometimes. When you're doing a facial and you see that their lips are kind of like really chapped, why aren't you putting lip balm on them? So many people never finish with lip balm. Everybody should have lip balm on their lips. If you're doing any kind of treatment, I always like to do something on the lips, or maybe add a little lip treatment when you're doing something. Just add it. Or if you have microcurrent while you're doing the facial, while they're masking, just put a little gel around the eyes, in this whole area, and then just do like a little eye lift, a brow lifting treatment for them. Or just, add, you don't need to have clay maybe here, and you want to just kind of like do something with the lines here or with the chin. So like think outside the box a little bit to give them a little bit more. And it costs nothing to just take a little bit of your gel and the microcurrent or the LED light. Something a little bit extra always to kind of, we all want to be a little extra, especially when competition is fierce. These little add-ons are going to be the reason someone comes back to you, and they are going to be so so appreciative, especially if you find a way to do little add-ons that don't cost you anything or don't really take up much more of their time. This is what clients are looking for. They are looking for all those little things. It could be, I'd like to put essential oils on a cotton ball. So while during their facial, I'll put it underneath. And if they like it, I'll like, oh, great, you can take this cotton ball home. If they're like, ew, that's gross, which doesn't really happen, then you don't doesn't matter. But it's something that even if they take that home that night and they're going to be smelling it, as you can always be thinking of you and having a really good association between that smell and you and your spa. So that's what all of these things are about, are different ways that we can make our clients feel great, look great, and associate us with feeling good and love. And that's really what we want to give to our clients and what we want them to give back to us as they spread the word to all of their friends about how amazing we are. So that's always my goal. I hope that's your goal as well. And I hope these little add-ons will help you to spread the love.